So last Saturday, my friends and I got together for what was supposed to be a wholesome evening of board games, snacks, and the kind of adulting that involves arguing about whether Monopoly is banned in the house. It is. But then, as we were setting up Catan, someone, let's call him Josh, because it was definitely Josh, suggested we try this no-talking challenge he saw on TikTok. The idea was simple: no one speaks for an hour, and if you do, you have to eat one of those mystery jelly beans that taste like regret and dishwasher water. Easy, right? For the first 15 minutes, it was all peace, quiet, and the occasional passive-aggressive sigh when someone stole your longest road. But then, things got complicated. Without words, we had to resort to increasingly desperate forms of communication. First, it was charades. Then, interpretive dance. Then, a full-on game of Pictionary using only a half-dried expo marker and a suspiciously sticky napkin. Tensions rose. Someone tried to mime Tragy's sheep for wheat, but it looked more like he was auditioning for a low-budget sheepdog commercial. Somewhere around the 40-minute mark, all bets were off. With no way to communicate basic game moves, we started improvising. Josh raised his eyebrows so dramatically, I thought he was trying to send Morse code to a passing satellite. My friend Priya responded with jazz hands so intense, the couch nearly caught jazz. Before we knew it, we'd completely abandoned the board game and were locked in a fierce, silent battle of who could convey "I need more snacks" using only facial gymnastics and the occasional interpretive finger waggle. By the end of the hour, we were all exhausted, covered in crumbs, and more emotionally bonded than any game night had ever made us. So, the no-talking challenge? Total failure. But we did invent a new language. The only problem, now every time someone raises an eyebrow at me in public, I panic and hand them a bag of chips. Turns out, actions really do speak louder than words, especially when you're out of napkins.